Hello, I'm live. It is now time. How are you all? Happy Tuesday. As usual, remember to like me, please, and click the like button and step out and then step back in and click like before you step back in. That's what gives me the likes. I am one of the best YouTube live broadcasts there is because of all the likes. That's what makes it. It's nothing I do. It's just you're liking me. So hello, sticky chronic buds. There's some sticky chronic buds in there. Loopsy Oopsie, Maria G, Arnold Zivel, Meat Puppet, and Moonbat. We're here. Roy Quitter, haven't seen you for a while. Welcome for your absence. Glad to have you here. Mitch. Hello, Mitch. My name is Rick Sarah. Do I know you? And Justin, Joe Tomley. Hello. How do you like Santa back here? Oh, he's not even on. Oh.
Flip the button. He's plugged in.
There. That's better. Isn't that so, Nate?
You take all my stuff.
Crystal, where is it being sold recreationally? The weed, that is. Well, he does move a little bit. See? He's moving his arms and moving his head. That thing is 50 years old. I'm not kidding. It was around when I was a little kid. There were also a couple of little carolers, and the three of them would be in a bay window in front of my house where I grew up. Yes, he did, Nirmal, after all the cake.
Can I switch since you're not charging your phone? Thank you.
And hello, Soul Cecita, Aaron Stevens, Romeo's Lover, Jay Tellers. Yes, I will do Ghost and Haunted, and I have to get on trying to edit some of that content and put up a couple of those. And sorry, I've been sitting on it, but there is some ghostly content that I will be putting out. And yes, I definitely want to do more investigation. This is the time to do it when it's cold, so you don't have as many insects to worry about, and even the animals are less active. Alex the Historian was watching Love Liquor Lies on Patreon, something that you can only do if you are subscribed to Dan Bell's Patreon for $5 a month. And thank you. We got 51 and 23 likes. We're rolling, and it's great. So right behind me is a tiny little baby poinsettia. Isn't it cute? It's a real plant, yes.
Boston wins 33. Enjoyed your Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you, Boston. Boston wins. I don't know if that's a reference to the Red Sox, but it sounds like it. Well, cheers, everybody, to just health, happiness. And it is bourbon and water on the rocks. Yes, it is. So let me get back to the bottom here. Destiny Glenn, hello. Holiday cheer to you, my dear. Tara Campbell, hi there. AJ Vintage, hello. And Maria G's back in there saying cheers. I hope that a few people beside me are imbibing. I don't want to drink alone.
Meat Puppet, it has Sailor Jerry's and Coke.
Sailor Jerry's. That's some strong stuff. That's 100 proof from what I've been told.
Ooh, lemonade vodka is not bad.
Oh, yeah, we like lemonade vodka.
Lefty Zones from Norway's on.
Lefty Zone. Hi, Norway. Where is Arsel? Arsel, come on. Another Hollander is here. Gee, may Hondas, Paul. Good evening and thank you. The first donation of the evening. And I've also found that the only way to know is right down.
What? So you don't have to touch a screen?
Because I don't know how.
Oh.
Grape soda. Well, that's fine. I'm not trying to create any alcohol people in the audience. I already have one in front of the camera. Ah.
Oh, there's Arnold.
Don't touch the screen.
Don't touch it.
It doesn't matter because guess what? I'm broadcasting from my laptop. Yes, here is the phone. Don't need it. Using that. Hi, Don. Because I didn't want a black screen. So I tried to do this and it works very well. The only thing I need to do is keep it charging. It really drains the MacBook down when it broadcasts.
Please let everyone know Christmas is coming if they want to get any of your merchandise.
Oh, that's right.
But they have to get it because for a week we're not going to be shipping.
So I don't know how many Another Dirty Room or Rick Serra fans you know personally, but I hope there's some because we have the merchandise that you may want to give as a gift. So don't forget ricksarahstar.com. No, I'm sorry, it's not Cyber Monday, Rick Monday or whatever. It's just every day. Low prices from the little store created by Rick.
Well,
with help by
you did not create that
with help
store.
From Steven Seaboat.
Okay.
Thank you, Sticky Chronic Buds. Loves the Christmas lights. Well, you really can't see that many of them, but
There, you can.
well, she could. He or she, I don't know. There. Because I am not really giving a lot of
I can see them.
pitch. Well, you can see them right in front of you. Dolline can see them. They're right in front of her.
I'm not in the best mood, so
if you're not in the best mood, block me. Hi, a Google user. Thank you. They're lovely fairy lights. So let's just talk about lights. Why is Santa freaking you out, Moonbat? My granddaughter also finds it to be freaky looking. I don't know why. Maybe if you could get a closer look.
You got Daniel Redmond 20, Rick.
Oh! I knocked over the phone.
Yeah, I figured that.
All right, so here's the lovely face. And then he has this here. So let me cover that so you can see his face. It's my Santa. Santa, let's go upstairs and cuddle. No. Santa says, not you.
Close the drawer.
You're not my type. All this happened because I moved Santa.
I know.
This. And the phone fell. Are you a telemarketer? Why do you keep calling my house? Over and over and over it rings every day, the same telephone numbers. Leave us alone. We do not want to buy anything from you. Come to my door. I'll buy it if you come right to the door.
Oh my God,
I will give you a knuckle sandwich as payment. So you ever heard that a fist was called a knuckle sandwich? Did you ever hear that? Yes.
Dr. Leonard's in the house.
Dr. Leonard is here.
Did you see Danielle Redmond?
She gave me a 20-pound donation. Thank you, Danielle Redmond. Thank you for being you.
No, we don't have a rotary.
We have a party line. Operator, will you connect me with Gmail Honda's Paul? I want to talk to him about the calls he gets from Jamaica that we were going to win $15 million and a Mercedes. Well, I don't need a Mercedes. If I already get $15 million, I'll pick my own. How about give me another $100K so I can buy the car I want? Camel toe versus moose knuckle. Rolito. That's interesting. I don't know. Are they the same thing? Oh. See, the one sounds like it might be a male reference. I used to call and ask if somebody's refrigerator was running, and if it was, I would ask them.
On here.
Already?
Catch it, yes.
You better go catch it.
And Prince Albert in a can.
Yeah. But you know what the funniest thing is you used to be able to do this when you had the white pages. You'd look up people like Frank Stein. We found a guy named Frank N, middle initial N, Stein. We called him up and said, "Are you Frankenstein?" "Oh my God, you're such a monster." And stuff like that. If you have Prince Albert in the can, you better let him out. He's going to suffocate. You mean the sperm callers? I mean, spam callers? Yeah. She just pretends she's orgasming. On the phone, you call them up and go, oh. That's good. Yeah, I know Ben Dover. He's from Delaware. Any paranormal activity? Nothing. It's been quiet in the house. Have you noticed anything lately?
Nancy Santa Maria.
Nancy is here. Santa Maria Latica? That one? She's here.
She gave you a $1.
Oh, and she gave me a donation. Hey, Tues. Thank you, Nancy. See more butts? Blow it on Santa. What, the butts?
Hello, Nancy.
I am on the do not call list. That way I know any telemarketer is automatically a scam because they're violating the law. Is that right? We were on that list. What a waste. That doesn't keep anybody from calling you, it seems. They forgot the law. We finally ate all the leftovers from Thanksgiving, thank God.
Yeah, today at lunch.
We had the last of the turkey soup. What's the difference between a regular pot and a pressure cooker?
One builds up steam
I don't know.
and cooks it under pressure.
Thank you, Polo Corgi, who believes the same thing. It's not really effective. Leslie is going to Florida for a month. Lucky for you.
You got a donation.
I hope all is well with you, Spregnard, and I have your email that I have to listen to and watch the videos. So thank you for following through on that. I will do that. We were working on a what was I doing last night?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Not my turn to watch them.
I don't know. I forget.
Somebody wants to know when we're going back to Florida.
Well, oddly enough, the 9th of December. How's that? So we will go down there. You're going to Port Charlotte. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's further south than where we are on the West Coast. So yeah, we're going down there because we bought a camper.
I think we may have told them.
I think we mentioned it, of course, but maybe somebody in here didn't hear it. Hello, Muffin. There's some names in here. Here's Theron Tuning. Theron, hi there. Bill Strikes Back. Hey, Gus. Hateful Hero. But then there's another one here. Polo Corgi, you're new to me. I've never seen you. Bobby the Desert Walker. Michael Mooney or Mooney, M-U-N-I.
Somebody had a question about this room.
All right, this used to be the back porch of the house. The house is brick. So this was over here was a solid wall across the back. And that over there was the doorway to come out. So then they took this porch, they tore it out, they put a concrete slab in and built the walls, and this is what you got. Above us, you can see the original porch ceiling, which is an overhang of the house. And they always put tongue and groove in there to help keep it closed up. So, isn't that something? All right, I just read somebody's explanation. That's why it looked like I wasn't conscious. No, I'm not in Florida now. DJ Eurosham, another new name to me. If any of you folks are new to the show, please raise your hand or something. Let us know that you're new, and so we can properly welcome you. I'm assuming a lot of you are, or you just haven't been speaking up much. Yeah, this is nice.
Framoff, got your order. It'll go out tomorrow.
All right, Christy. Got an order already. That's great. So the big thing is the keychains. We still have plenty of those. I think that's the most expensive merch item we have, isn't it?
Magnets, keychains.
Oh, man.
Photos,
Wow, she's going.
stickers.
So we got on the biggest carts I've ever heard of. Everybody buy like her. RickSarastar.com now.
Christy, you're going to be getting a little bit of a refund.
Oh.
Yeah.
She gave too much money?
Well, they charged her tax, and she's not in Maryland, so she gets that $1.98 back.
Oh.
Send that back to her.
Oh, see that?
It's only Maryland residents who have to pay it.
So what's the software got to do? Tell Steve.
Yeah, I just have to let Steve know. Only Maryland.
Yeah. We supposedly set our website up. Now we collect sales tax. According
we have
to
to.
the government, we had to do it for Maryland residents because we have a house in Maryland, even though we're Florida residents. We do what we're told. So we just got the official approval, certification, all that jazz from the Maryland government, and now we are legal to collect sales tax and send them back their 6% tax in the state of Maryland. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did take a little nap to try to, one, help improve the terrible face I have, and two, just to get a little energy.
We have plenty of keychains, Stephen.
Oh, TT's Tiki Bar. I've been there in Punta Gorda.
Is that where we were?
Yep. So Dan decided, this is Dan Bell, of course, that we were going to do a meetup when we were in Florida shooting.
This was almost 2 years
This
ago.
is like 2 years ago. We went down to this Tiki Bar, and it was Jake and Emmy and Dan,
Brendan?
myself. Was Brendan there?
I think so.
Well, all I remember is
Yeah.
I think that Jake was old enough, or maybe no, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He was 20 still. So Brennan was old enough, and Emmy wasn't old enough. And they, even if they weren't serving you, they could not give you like a little wristband. You can't buy any alcohol, let you stay with your friends. Nope.
Out.
The guy like was horrible. He's at the bar and he's like, no, you get out of here. You can't stay in here. Didn't even ask for ID, just
I
looking
even
at
said
him.
she's my granddaughter. She's not going to drink.
And that didn't happen.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't care.
Nope, no care. Get out. So this great place, AJ,
Oh,
this
plan
great
teach.
and
So you're Christy. Yay.
Christy. Is that the same Christy from the TV show?
No.
The new season of Mom just came out a couple weeks ago, the first episode, and Christy's gone from the show.
Yeah, we don't know what was going on with that.
What was her name? Anna
I
Faris?
don't know.
I think that's her name, Anna Faris. Look it up if you want to.
I don't want to look it up.
All right. Well, she's left the show, and they have her as being away at Georgetown going to law school. Dumb show. Oh, contraire. I like it myself. And it is a good show for us addicts and drunkards. Mike and Molly, well, that was all right. But now there's Mike and another person. Apparently, Mike, he'll throw someone off the boat and he'll get some other woman to be on a show with him like that. And her name is Abba something or other, and I guess she's supposed to be a what do you call it? I'm sorry, a migrant from Africa, and her family is there. Better than the Connors. All right, well, thank you for saying that. I didn't watch the Connors, but I heard the Connors got Abishola, right? I thought that got a lot of good. It's not Mike, it's Bob now, and Abishola. Okay, I heard a little bit of the episode in the background while I was doing something else, and Taylor Stevens needs more heady content. Can't deal with sitcoms. I guess it's the canned laughter. Yeah, that's Dan Bell to my right here. I got him sitting up there, and all you can do is move his arms and stand still. I made him dress up like Santa Claus. He's kind of way back behind me. That's why he looks so small. See, he's way back there. See, AJ, Vintage's mom. Hey, Criminal Minds, we like that too. I don't know what else is comparable, but we do like FBI now. That's not bad. But it's kind of like too easy for them most of the time. Horrible. How many people watch British television? Maybe you can watch a program from over the other side of the pond. I haven't seen This Big Sky. I heard that it might be a good show. So, Meat Puppet, you like putting needles in your eyes?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a fun thing. I knew a guy that used to put hooks in his back and suspend from the hooks from the ceiling. He liked that too. Oh, yeah. That's sitcom from the UK. I was talking more of a drama from the UK. Bourbon Cat, what's up? God bless, buddy. What's wrong? I didn't see that. Your brother. Oh, God. God bless Bourbon Cat's brother. And send a little prayer, if you would, to his brother and think about Bourbon Cat's family. He'll be good. He's going to be fine. People are doing much better now. I know that there's still people passing, but it's a small number of all the cases. I hope that he doesn't have a lot of trouble and that the hospital gets him fixed up. They get some kind of therapeutic medication in him, maybe the same kind of medication that helped our president to do well in terms of a quick recovery. The Crown's amazing. Monty Python will never age. I love that. Yes, I agree, Nirmal. He's in the best place he can be in. Oh, God, but that is terrible. Oxygen level fell to 55. That's percent, I'm sure. Saturation. Well, I'm glad he's in there, definitely. Because they can give him supplemental oxygen and help bring that up.
Bourbon Cat's local, isn't he?
I forgot.
I think he is.
Bourbon Cat, you're local. So that is scary to know that it's that close. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it should be 95 to 100, 95 at least. So, yeah, I know. I thought I remembered that, but also you'd have to kill me if I knew where you lived, right, Bourbon Cat? I didn't, and I don't want that. I like to live for a little longer. I'm trying not to do anything to cause that to happen. Yeah, Benny Hill counts, Theron. Yep. Thank you, Bourbon Cat. I thought Bourbon Cat was a male myself. So that's hardly British. The Star Trek, except for Jean Claude, or what's his name, Captain Picard. And Bourbon Cat's a man. He's a man.
I thought he was.
I thought he was a man. He's a manly man.
Why am I not getting any heat? Because somebody had it turned right back.
Or off even.
Well, I had turned it on.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. So it's been a while, but I was sad to hear the passing of Sean Connery. And then read diagnosis. The guy was in bad shape. Pneumonia. So, and I'd heard earlier report that he had early dementia.
Danielle Redmond is a collector of Star Trek.
Danielle, I have a small collection of Star Trek things myself. I'll have to take a photograph of my display case and put it up on the channel. Okay? So you can see what I have. It's got a mixture of some Star Wars in there too, I hate to say, but yeah, he had been out of the limelight, but yeah, Spregnard, I know. The musicians that we keep losing, it seems to just never stop. Yeah, I mean, even before David Bowie passed, there were so many great people who'd passed prior from the music world. And, that blew me away. I had no idea that Bowie was in such fragile health.
Sean Arms on.
Sean, hello and welcome tonight. How are you and what are you doing? For those who don't know, Sean is a fairly frequent guest on the program. He's a registered nurse, works in cardiac care, specializes in cardiac catheterization, and he is there to save you if you come to that hospital when he is on duty or on call.
Leftover chili. Yeah, it's a vodka and tonic.
And a little leftover chili. Yeah, and Sean's tonic is sugar-free tonic water, so he can maintain his thin build to please the ladies.
Did everybody see that George Clooney cuts his own hair with a Flowbee?
I read about it. George Clooney.
I saw that clip.
He did a video of it?
He was being interviewed on that Sunday morning show we watched, and that's when it came out. Now, if he was joking or not, he said he cuts his own hair and it's with a Flowbee. He didn't call it a Flowbee, though.
He said that thing that used to be advertised. Yes.
Yeah.
Flowbee. He can maintain his girlish figure. Yes, he can. So still, we had another episode with no email to rick.adr@aol.com asking for help hooking up with Sean. I guess I have to find a younger demographic for Sean. Maybe he'll get somebody. I'm going to start a children's show.
No. I have a donation.
I do. Oh, it's from Spreading Yard again. Thank you very much. My uncle's ADR moment. Rusty ointment under the couch and a rusty hook dug into his foot. Oh my God. He had to get a tetanus shot probably. Oh. Well, that was really worth all $4.99. Thank you.
I think it was maybe in the 60s or 70s, they had something that came out that could cut your hair. It was sort of like a small vacuum cleaner. It would pull your hair up into a cone and then cut at a certain length. It was called a Flowbee.
Yes. Gus Tarballs knows all about it. He manscapes with the Flowbee, right, Gus? But Gus, you do let it grow extremely long, even though you do trim it up with the Flowbee. I'd suggest something more close, because 6-inch long pube hair is just ridiculous, man.
How do you know how long his poop hair is?
Your dad has one? Well, maybe he can use it on you and clean your balls off. My God, you hairy bald man. A fan. Hey, Gus, I can throw it back at you because you've said some pretty raw things to me and I laughed. So back at you. Oh, man. And Danielle's even laughing about that one. That's good.
Well, where does Moonbat live?
Moonbat. I don't know where Moonbat lives.
Yes, I remember the Wiggles from Kylie.
How do you know, Moonbat? No one cuts their pubes with a Flowbee. They may be trying to get a Flowbee thrill.
They better make sure it's set pretty far.
They better make it set for low just in case it sucks their schlong all the way in.
And cut it.
Cuts it off at the base.
Away.
California. You could maybe hook up with DJ Infinity. He's in the San Francisco region. He's almost like part of the ADR family. He's become a part of my little production company. So I'm bringing up the Southern Afro, bringing
Jenga,
back.
Yeah, we played Jenga. Did anybody watch the Thanksgiving video?
Oh, yeah. Let me get some comments on the Thanksgiving video, if anybody's willing. How did you like?
Did you see Mom beat me with arm wrestling?
Did you think that the length was okay, or did you find it just too tediously long, or anything? I can take it. Loved it.
Great Jenga game.
Okay, everybody seems to be giving me good comments here. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Tom, Joe Tomley, that's what I'm saying. An air suck might feel real good. I'd prefer lips, but
Yeah, Tom's pretty cute.
Oh, Tom?
Yeah, somebody said granddaughter's boyfriend is a hunk.
Ooh.
I think Marlon's pretty much of a hunk too.
A meat puppet. A very wholesome video. Yes, and I was sober. They frowned on me smoking weed at the Thanksgiving
Sean
table.
Does like cougars.
Oh, Sean.
I'll answer for him.
I think Sean's wide open in terms of range, from at least legal by the definition of whatever state you're in. We'd like 18 or 21 even better.
A cougar is someone older.
But I'm saying, and then he'll range all the way up into the 55 range. I think that's cougar territory. Mid 50s. Is that good? Okay. Oh my God, Google lover or user. That's hilarious.
Yes.
He
Rick's
wants a
mom
twunk.
beat me.
He wants a twunk instead of a twink. A hunk.
I've been to Waco before.
But how is a hunk and a twink possible? A twink is already assumed to be like thin. Sean, you don't like 55? Oh, go to Waco? You'll barbecue for me. Oh.
I've been to Waco.
Smoking at the table is a pastime for my family at Thanksgiving. Cigars, pipes, cigarettes, or kind bud, doesn't matter, right?
Thanks, Misty.
Abigail. Misty Williams, thank you very much. Oh, I
Oh,
try.
Jennifer, I'm glad it made you happy.
There's so many in here. We have 86 people in here. And I have 80 likes. You guys are so great. Thank you so much.
If Dan arm wrestled Rick, who would win? I think Rick would. That's from DJ Affinity.
Thank you. I don't know. I think Dan might win.
Really?
Yep. Thank you, DJ Infinity. Yeah, I really do think he might win. He might beat me. But that's okay. He should beat me. He's younger and stronger. He should be stronger anyway.
Well, he's younger.
I know, but, he should certainly be able to handle my butt, don't you think?
I don't know. You're pretty strong.
I'm not too bad off. I wouldn't say I'm super strong, but I'm not too bad off, right?
You're stronger than me. You want to arm wrestle?
Yeah. You and I?
Yeah. Want to arm wrestle?
I don't know with everything.
I don't think
around
so,
here.
no.
Yeah, it's everything. It's all.
First
in
of
the
all,
way.
we don't have room. Second of all, it's not even a contest.
Third of all, when she cries,
Romeo's lover. We're having lasagna tonight.
we'll cry. She'll cry, and then you all will think I was terrible. Oh, Romeo's lover, you guys had lasagna and you were together, though. That's great. And yes, he does have that upper body mass. I won't call it strength. It's mass for sure. Bong's out for Rick. Yeah, I've been looking for a bong, actually.
Yeah, Stouffer's.
Not a Stouffer's bong.
No, a Stouffer's lasagna.
Oh. I didn't know Stouffer's sold bongs, is what I was confused about. But there's this.
I think Mr. Hawk is new. I don't remember that name.
Mr. Hawk, hello. And welcome to the show. If you're new, let us know about you, Mr. Hawk. Stouffer's bongs. You get a nice straw, and then afterwards, when you get the munchies, you eat the bong. I'm like Peanut from the show by Jeff
Mr. Hawk
Dunham.
is a new subscriber.
Mr. Hawk, thank you for joining the club and subscribing.
We have to wait for sumo wrestling for your butt to be over here, Sean.
Sumo wrestling. Jello? Would you do a Jello wrestling? Or pudding even? Ugh. Fleshlight. The fleshlight isn't a bong.
You're really going to like the Stouffer's meatloaf.
You are?
We actually had it last week when Sean was here.
Very good product. Full of fat and salt, though.
Hey, Mom likes it. That's really a good endorsement.
Jello shots. I like Jello shots. They contain some kind of alcoholic beverage. Yet they're still Jello. It's so fun. Jill on a streak or steak, on a steak.
5, 6.
It can be devastating getting around to watching one of those. One of these what? Oh, this. Hi, Juliet A. Thank you. I'm glad you're getting around to checking it out. Sometimes we're a little more crazy. Other times I'm a little less. Tonight it looks like I'm a little more relaxed. I know, Clearwater. Lincoln, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's too cold in Florida. It's going down below 40 degrees tonight. And 55 is not too old, especially for me. I think that's still young. I'm 61. 55 is a young chick. Jin Sang, hey you, man. How you doing? It's nice chatting with you online. And hearing you talk about your dad and how getting together with him and having dinner was just a simple pleasure and really touching, man. And then I talked to you about my dad and how I had him during his declining year and a half before he passed. And he lived here with us. He passed here. And I'm glad I could do it for him. I promised him I would never put him in a nursing home. He would be here with us. And I did it. Mr. Hawk, I don't know what to say, man. You just really made me feel good. I'm actually 61. Thank you so very much.
Oh, God, that's right. You're over 60 now.
I wish everybody thought that. Yes, I can still pretend that I'm 45.
Oh, I think you better get your eyes adjusted, Mr. Hawk.
Hey, stop it. Be nice.
No.
He's a new subscriber. Lacey. Oh. Well, thank you, Misty. Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to think it's drying paint, but I do want everybody to feel comfortable. I mean, it's supposed to be a place to chill out. Some of the folks in the room may not be working. Others are. Every day is a stress, no matter if you're working or retired.
You believe me, when you retire, you find more stresses too.
I don't know how.
There was a time I used to go to work to get away from stress.
Right.
I'm serious.
It was like peaceful at work compared to being at home. Daniel McKee, but you're in Dallas. Well, at least you have a football team. Like that matters.
Well, that's a good thing, Namal. I usually get that too.
69 is the new way to scratch your lover's feet.
Yes.
It used to be something special. Now it's just scratching feet.
Oh, you love your feet scratched.
Yes, but I used to love something else scratched. And who caused the stress? Your own mind.
No, before we had a full house.
Where?
Here.
Oh,
when I used to work as long as I could.
Oh, yes, we had too many people. Oh, you're a chemist, Danielle? That's great. Could you concoct some kind of a new synthetic drug for me that's got no side effects? It doesn't kill any brain cells, but I can be stoned like a loon. Work on that, will you? And then you can just send it. We'll give you a P.O. box you can mail it to. What is 96 compared to 69? All right. 90. So person has their head up here and then 96.
Oh, chemist in British English means pharmacist.
Oh, well then just give me some of the some dilaudid tablets, please. That's all I need. 1,000 milligram, please. Thank you.
It's when you roll over.
Rick Awana.
96 is when you roll over.
When you roll over?
You're 96 and you're 69 and you roll over, it's 96.
Okay. Been too long. Well, 69 wouldn't be pleasurable for a woman if she never even likes to give oral. So that's a good answer there. But if you're one of the few women who don't like to receive oral, there is a few of you. I don't know how it happens, but That might be a 2.
to it.
But if you don't like 69 one way or another,
I did, Don.
I'm shocked. Who missed me? Don, you're back. I missed you. What did you get? Did you get a good bag of poop from your baby? Sex ed with Rick. Oh, my God. Leslie, you don't have to. I'm just messing around. It's not intended. What you can do is just lie. And make it as outrageous as possible so we all laugh. That's it. That's all it is. Just a little bit of white lies for fun.
Romeo's lover, that's still pretty young. I'll have you by 10 in February.
Yes. Juliet, 58 is still great. But you got to have someone to make love with. But if you can't love the one you want to be,
if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with.
If you can't be with the one you love, and it doesn't help because it doesn't fit like a glove. And she's pregnant, and now she's with mom. So love the one you're with. Love the one you're with, but give her some pills. Love the one you're with. Like the next day pill, love the one you're with.
No consent. Are you new? I don't recognize the name.
Well, they didn't have to bring it back, no consent. Asbestos was already mined in the United States and in Canada, and it's still present in the mineral that it was found in. Soapstone, serpentinite, or amphibole. Those type of mineral groups have what is known as asbestiform minerals. It's better with asbestos. Better with asbestos.
Danielle Redmond.
Thank you, Danielle. I work in a laboratory for non-prescription medications for hospitals. All right. First off, I don't need a laxative, or I don't need something for being too loose. I'm fine. I'm right in the middle. So no digestive drugs.
Hi from the Bronx, Brian.
Just something for ma tête. Tête means head in French, if you didn't know that. Yeah, it does.
Too loose. I'm back. Had to take my daughter to the doctor. Oh, Arnold, is your daughter okay?
Yeah. Oh.
Loose as a goose.
Yeah, I'm loose.
Arnold's in the parking lot.
You're in the parking lot at the doctor? On your phone. What dedication. Thank you so much. And I'm not in a parking lot. I'm in my warm and toasty sunroom that is decorated for Christmas. Thank you for being a part of our show today as we are coming up to the top of the first hour. 60 minutes will soon be here with 95 people. And I really appreciate all of the donations as well tonight. People have been very generous. Thank you. I miss Dan. Dan hasn't been talking to me. Do you know that? I think this is called Chem 9. That's the name of the strain, Chem 9. So it's apparently it's an indica dominant hybrid. Smash that button. Why no Dan? Well, Dan went up to Columbus, Ohio, and Ohio in general to shoot some dead or dying malls for future episodes. And his latest Dead Mall series episode on YouTube actually just posted. It was given a couple day early for anybody on Patreon, and then it went up on YouTube. And Dan has a sponsor. It's very good for Dan. He's got somebody helping to sponsor the episode, so that's very good for him in terms of replenishing money he spent on equipment, etc. Krusty Meow is, I guess, being tended to by John. John is his ex-husband and still good friend. And Nirmal, do you really like NordVPN? That's great. I wonder about it myself. I've never gotten that. Any more plans on Leakin Park?
AJ Vintage
If
for
you
ghost hunts, $9.99.
all right, well that's cool. Ghost hunts will happen, but Leakin Park
Well, thank AJ.
is really gotta be full of some of the most negative energy for anybody that's into paranormal investigation. And I mean someone who really is into it and maybe has a little bit of credibility, okay? Because you know, you can go out and pretend to ghost hunt and do a good job and it looks great, or you can do it. And we never really took the time there ever to really try, but Dan had a couple of little stories, basically just things he experienced there, like dark shadow kind of things in the periphery. But he's also had actually people who I think have been trying to observe him and remain secret. And he mentioned that specifically happened at the Devil's Well when he was there alone, going back for some more footage that he needed to make it look a little better. It was too dark or whatever it was. So he went back to get some better footage. And he was looking down this access road that goes past and continues in the direction away from where you enter from the road and where we park. And he looked down the trail and he saw the end of a shoe that was sticking out just beyond vegetation. He could see, like, was that a shoe or is that somebody wearing a shoe that went to hide and their foot still was sticking out? So that was pretty freaky. He shared for sure.
Thanks, Paige.
Wow, Paige, thank you. First long time lurker, first time commenting. Happy holidays. Paige, thank you for being a fan, lurking and watching, and now thank you for coming forward and giving us a comment.
Oh, what's your hometown? Because we don't know. We know Dan's in Ohio, but we don't know where.
Where was that? I can't remember where that was from. The new episode. Come back to us, Paige. No problem. Paige, what town was he filming within? What mall was he showing us? Dr. Leonard got his peach iced tea. So who makes peach iced tea, Dr. Leonard? Yeah, he died 6-7 weeks ago. Zenial Dad, thank you. Dad, thank you very much. those are special moments where I get myself in the zone and just let loose. Clay, New York. Okay. And yeah, Alex Trebek, I know. What a strong man, though. He decided that Jeopardy was his legacy. He started the show and he was in it for all those decades. And at the end of his life, he continued taping episodes, even while he was in pain.
Thanks, Stephen.
Where even some of the contestants commented they both could see that he was in pain and distressed.
You got a donation from Stephen.
Stephen Dix, thank you very much. And Stephen is from the United Kingdom again. Yes, he is. And Stephen was a good sport. I was taking advantage of his surname and doing nasty things with it. But my name is Richard, so I've been certainly called a dick before.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes not related to the name. It's just a adjective. Is that right? Adjective. It describes.
Yes.
Rick is, or an object. Dick. Rick is a dick. I guess I'd be an object. That dick, Rick, is really a dick. There you go. There's an adjective and an object. Wow. It's time for grammar with Rick. Dick Schmall. Thank you, Arnold. That's great, Dick Schmall. And no offense taken, mate. Good. I appreciate that, Stephen Dix. And Dicko Bender. Dicko Bender. They don't call it cocktail hour for nothing. Nope. And I see I got another donation coming up.
How can you see that?
I don't know. I saw it. I thought it must have been another one that somebody already gave. Yeah, it was the prior one. That's odd. Okay. So my cocktail has just been a bourbon and water tonight, and I have been sipping on it. I have not been chugging. I'm not even sure if Dolline's doing anything. I think she's just chewing ice and having water.
No, I did one.
Oh, you did have a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was another Richard. I'm actually junior, but he decided in his 40s that he was okay being called Dick because that was like a cool thing. Dick Martin, the Laugh-In Show, Tricky Dick Nixon before he got impeached. So Dick was getting to be a hip nickname instead of Rick or Rich, Ricky or Richie. So he became Dick. I really don't want anybody to call me Dick.
Don't be one.
I try. I mean, if I act like it, I deserve it, but I don't want to be called Dick as my address. You're not going to be that. And Kyle Padell, your words have prophecy. Yes, they do. You know why?
You have 99 people and 99 likes. Yay!
Wow, I got 101.
Yes, that's my name, Moonbat, and you got it correct.
So I'm working on something.
Kim Baird.
Better.
Oh, you gotta go.
Asbestos.
I'm glad we saw you, Kim. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your stylish exit with contribution. Please feel free to chime in without even having to spend a penny. Love hearing from you, Kim. Thank you for being here. Good night. Oh, Romeo's lover. Maybe it's not. Maybe you are seeing
Could be a floater.
a spirit entity. It could be a floater in your eye. I doubt it. I think there's voices in your head. And they say, subscribe to Rick Sarah. Subscribe to Rick Sarah.
Lucy T from the UK.
Anybody
Are
else
you new?
in the
Lucy
room?
T?
Lucy T, hey, I hope you're well too. And welcome to the show. And yes, anybody who's not subscribed, I hope now you've been subliminally prepared.
I haven't seen Long Duck in a while.
I haven't seen Lone Duck in a while, and I have sad news.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Lucy T.
More asbestos, please. We'll come back. You will hear that phrase,
Thanks, Stephen J.
or you will see it and you will think, oh, what is that? I got to check that out.
Yay, Mitch.
And I hope you do. You'll find it on this channel when it happens. So, yeah, Long Duck Dong. Maybe hibernating underwater. But actually, I've had DJ Infinity look
Hello,
and tell me of
Kyle.
his success. And we can't find Long Duck Dong on YouTube anymore. We cannot find his channel. So if there's anybody out there who has been on his channel and friended him, and Law and I did subscribe too, if you have any activity to report about him, we'd really like to know.
Someone said they heard it was deactivated.
But Solsicita, how come it got deactivated? I mean, what did he do wrong? Did he get some kind of, he violated something so terribly they just cut him off the whole platform? I can't believe it, because what he did was really not that banishment material. He was playing games with people. He wasn't really doing that many videos, but the ones he did do recently were natural settings, like walking through a tropical garden. Certainly not a bad content, nothing that would be found demonetizable even, but he didn't even have that many numbers. So why would they get rid of somebody with less than 100 subscribers? I mean, Exotic Museum? Justin, tell me about the Exotic Museum video. And unfortunately, Polo and Justin, I'm painfully aware of their not having any sense of humor or open-mindedness, and it's so inconsistent. If you even notice on the series Cocktail Hour with Rick, it's like every other episode is demonetized, but then that one is monetized. What did I do differently on the two different episodes? One time we had a discussion about a health topic. I won't even say it because I don't want it to kill this episode. But apparently they saw the fact that we were talking about a health topic and they deemed it was not advertisement worthy. I mean, it's a topic that was just talked about that others talk about. Whatever. So what up? There were naked art and statues at a museum. It's art. My gosh. I mean, I've seen just breasts and not demonetizing, I don't think. So it would occur, but it might be flagged for adult only because of the content having some occasional nudity. That's when you do the self-check. There's a thing you do for making sure that it complies with protecting children online. That's really the law that is the most important one. And then secondly, if they think, and I don't know what this is, it's kind of a qualitative assessment, that the material is advertisement worthy. I don't think they have any problem putting ads on any of my episodes. I mean, Donald Trump had a campaign episode that was on my channel for a while. I mean, so certainly it's usable.
You don't get to pick your advertisers.
And you don't get to pick who's on it. But I'm just saying, if that was put with my video, and Moonbat, myself too, especially when I'm in the shower, but whatever. Just arbitrarily enforces meat pup. I see. That's what I'm talking about. It's not even consistent with me. Potato Kartoff 25. Are you also a person who's new or a person who's newly coming out to chat on the show? Hello there.
No, Arnold, no.
What did he say? Wait a minute.
I saw that ad and thought you endorsed him, but that's all the further we're going.
Oh.
Nothing else.
No, I had no control over it, but that's funny. He saw the ad and thought I endorsed the president.
No more.
You know, I would have done this.
Well, we hope to see you again, Paige.
Please, Paige, come back. If the Trump campaign had come to me with a decent offer for compensation, I might have done an ad. I'm not here for free, man. You know, what did I do last episode? I tried to talk to a lot of different good products,
That's
like
it.
Stofers.
Good product.
And I still haven't heard from them yet. I cannot
Or from
believe
Deep
it.
Eddies.
Or Deep Eddies. I cannot believe it. Tonight I'm drinking Early Times. It's not a big name, but it tastes better than the big names.
I'm drinking Deep
Early
Eddies.
Times bourbon. Now, there you go. Early Times. I've loved your bourbon for a long time. I do paid advertisement. Please feel free to reach out to me at rick.adr@aol.com. I have very reasonable rates. It could be just a couple of bottles of this. Thank you very much in advance. Hennigan's? Is that an Irish whiskey? Oh, gosh, Sean. What are you doing? There's plenty of Sean to go around. What is this BS going on?
Sean likes to share
Sean likes to share what?
whatever he has.
Oh, he's generous that way. Yeah, Zoot. I always want to. I had some chances to, but I had a lot of crap that got in the way, and I never even got to hook up with my friends in Florida from the Explorers, who haven't been really active. There is some musical stuff that's been going on by Nick, and Heidi has not been involved in anything as far as that goes.
Hey, Lucy T, we love to do that, but I don't see that in the near
But
future.
unfortunately, one time we were going to hook up, something came up. I called it off. It was going to get them to host with, come co-host with me on the episode of the show down there in Florida. And then we never got back together again. So I have got to get with them when they get back there in the winter. in February and try to hook something up. They actually had ghost hunting opportunity all set up for me too. I could have filmed, could have done something with that. They already helped me with one location. That's one of the episodes I have to get together. The second one is the Victorian Mansion in Pennsylvania. That's another episode that's going to be coming out. These are big edits, though. These are a lot more than me just grabbing a few clips and doing a little quick edit and blah, 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 and poof, a couple hours and I'm done. This is going to take much more, and that's why I've been hesitant to get into it. Sorry. It's a big lift, though. It's so cold in Florida today, yes. It sounds like Florida, you need to turn the heat on. And that's sad because some people don't even have any heat in their house. So I guess quite a few blankets. Madhouse is doing fine. They're still healthy. Dang, I keep forgetting to call Stephanie's band. All right, so it was a girls' band, and they wanted to do it as well, the same thing.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have to reach out to them. I forgot. Totally dropped the ball. So, yeah, but yeah, they're still rehearsed. They're still trying to get out.
Thanks, Suit.
You're getting some compliments about being so beautiful. He just said it again. Yes, bounce off. It gets chilly down there, but not like we're used to. But these people are not designed to have to put up with temperature down in the 30s, almost close to freezing or below freezing, especially. They just are like lizards. They're literally like cold-blooded down there. So they need to go out and buy some space heaters. And remember, if you use a space heater, please, no fabric, no blanket, nothing combustible anywhere on or near the heater, any kind of heater. Keep it at least 3 feet from anything that is combustible, or more if possible.
Dan hasn't put out a podcast in a while.
Yeah, I know, because that would involve me. Yep. And also remember, with a space heater, do not plug it into a power strip. It has to go directly into the wall, into the outlet. Safest way to do them. The power strip is not to be used by higher amperage appliances, toasters, microwave, these new electric things you can get from Emerald or whoever. They all need to be plugged directly into the wall. Okay? Very important fire safety tip, especially now that we're seeing this. And don't forget.
Ooh, Seminole is 50 degrees right now.
I know, it's sad. It's going down below 40 tonight.
It's 39 in Parkville.
It's going down there, yep.
Wow.
It's 30 degrees up with Jill, the one and only. You learned that the hard way, Meat Puppet? I'm so sorry. I had a friend who did it a long time ago, one of those horrible heaters that had the wires that would heat up. Yeah. And
we'll see you Friday.
yeah, no extension cord either for any of these things. It's the same thing. The outlet from the appliance directly into the wall. I hate to even double check if they're doing it here.
You're the one who hooked it up.
It is.
It is what?
Plugged right into the wall. I'm glad I did it right. Since I'm telling you all, because we have a space heater in here. Little ceramic heaters. I love those things.
They tip, they turn off.
They turn off with a little switch on the bottom. Number 2, they really put out a lot of heat. 3, they have different settings, so you can use the lower setting if you're having trouble with it tripping a breaker. So you might want to change from 1500 mode to 750 mode. It has the capability to do that on a lot of models. Hello, Crystal Roderick. And that's, terrible way to have to deal with a fire is to have to put your ass out in the frozen cold in your pajamas and slippers. Probably all your stuff wet or ruined just because of the space heater. So be careful, okay?
Oh, wish you could be here Friday too.
Who's that?
I can't say the name.
Okay.
I can't pronounce the name.
Oh.
Kadash or something.
Oh, K1-ish?
Yeah.
Yes.
K-A. Yeah, K1.
You're working the weekend? Well, the only thing I can say, K1-ish, is you can always watch Friday, but on tape, so to speak. But remember, wait for 3 to 5 days to make sure the live chat is showing. It's much more fun to watch and replay if you have the live chat. Just having me there, you might just be looking at this. And who wants to do that? Well, me. I love to look in the mirror. I love myself so much. I'm just playing. Anybody
No,
who's
he's
fairly
not.
new. No, I'm not that serious. Come on, man. Gosh. Hi. Travel. Working in IT, it's kind of weird hours sometimes. Yes. Will the Patreon channel have any new material? I'm thinking of joining. Well, I mean, I would hope you would. I know what's been going on with Dan, and it's been basically a little bit of this. If you didn't know this, I'll share a short, very condensed statement. After almost 2 years of having a 100% remote relationship with someone he used to know in person.
It's been 2 years.
The two had a chat, a video chat, talked about the reality. See, unfortunately, Eric, he stayed too long on a travel visa from Ecuador. And he got a 10-year ban. He's lived 5 years so far. He has 5 more to go to ever get back. So the only way Dan and Eric would have a relationship is Dan flying to see him, staying for a month or so, flying back, repeat. And that's the most he could do because he has obligations to maintain. So it got less and less attractive because Dan knew what was going to happen. The COVID has kept it from happening anyway, and still keeping it from happening. He was hoping to even go for the holiday. I'm not sure if he got any kind of news that Ecuador was not going to allow him to come from the United States. That might have happened. So, yes. So they basically decided to leave it with a 5-year plan. When he's finally past this time, they're both going to check where they are in life. And if they're still apart, they're still single, rather, they're not connected to anybody, then they're going to reach back out. And this time he'll be able to travel. Meat pup, that's terrible. Yeah, that's really hard. They still haven't even met. So how's he dating her? It was just strictly they met online.
Well, it's sort of like Jen and Marlon.
Yeah,
6 months.
but
or
they
9
did
months.
meet at least in person once.
Yeah, but that's before they started a relationship.
It is very much a bummer and sad. And Dan was so excited. Yes, I know he was. So when I found out this was the decision, I was really surprised. I was really surprised. So, well, that anybody who's on Patreon, maybe you give Dan just a little bit of a break right now. And I know that he was flying out the content there really well for a couple of months. You got to admit. But unfortunately, we are right now where we are. So Dan hasn't abandoned you. He values the all the audiences, but the Patreon audience, which is just a couple thousand people, is very special to him because they're willing to put out a little money to show them that he is valuable to them. Not that you all don't. I've got a lot of donations here. And just coming on the channel and watching my content is way you show that you value me. Just subscribing to my channel, you show how much you value me. I'm in a different place. I'm retired. I have achieved the things I wanted to achieve. Dan is still living a life and still has to pay the bills you all have to pay.
You still have bills?
But not like a guy who doesn't even own their own home or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, those things put me in a different situation. And although I like to get some extra money, it's not my only motivation. My main motivation, especially for this show, is right there. It's all you. Anybody who, especially
128 likes.
Thank you so much. The people who are affected by this long, stretched out pandemic bull crap and who are separated from friends, family as a result of it, and even those who are alone completely and really need companionship and need to have people that are sociable, like me. We don't do well alone in a cage. We'd like to be able to be with others. So this hopefully is a connection for some people, maybe a lot of you. And Dolline and I, especially for our Friday night, it's our night out. Sitting with you guys, doing the show, that's our having fun. So we're getting a little blotto sitting at home, not driving around. So that's good too, right?
And we're lucky.
Yes, I think so.
Across the street, we have our daughter and our granddaughter.
Right across the street, my daughter, granddaughter, her fiance, now husband. They're across the street. Their dogs across the street. My dog here, my mother with me.
In fact, today,
we're basically a household. We're back and forth in each other's face all the time. So, we already are exposed to one another.
Kylie texted me today and said, Nana, will you fix me lunch? I want tomato soup and grilled cheese, and we don't have tomato soup or cheese in the house. So
we had the granddaughter come over for lunch. She was doing college work, like many, at home on a computer. So, distance learning.
Sarah Kay says, how often do you
get recognized? Thank you, AJ.
How often do you get recognized by people in public?
It's once in a while. It's not common. It doesn't happen every day. And it's a thrill every time. One of the more memorable times was about a year ago, before the pandemic, when we were in Florida and it was fun. and people didn't have to worry about everything, and the bars were open. I got to see a band play, a female lead vocal band playing great cover rock. And this waitress in there saw me walk by, and she stopped and said, "Hey, Rick."
Oh, the daiquiri shack.
Yeah, the Daiquiri Shack, which is on Gulf Boulevard in Treasure Island, which is an area between Clearwater and St. Petersburg. And sure enough, I said, "How do you know my name?" "Oh my God, I just saw your show, Another Dirty Room, and I've been binge watching it for the last week. I can't believe you're here."
This was before COVID.
And before COVID. So, you know what she did? She bought me a t-shirt. She really did. She bought me a Daiquiri Shack t-shirt. Now, the poor thing's a little too small for me, but I still kept trying to put it on.
And the lady from Wise.
A cashier at Wise grocery stores. I was checking out of her lane, and she goes, "I watch your show all the time." I'm like, "Are you serious? What show?" And then she told me Another Dirty Room, and I friended her on Facebook. The poor lady has got health problems.
Lucy T, I understand that. Like I said, we're lucky.
So I've become a cheerleader for her, always trying to send prayers to her.
Bombshells on. Bright Sun Films just premiered a new doc.
Yay! He said he had 2 movies coming out this month. So Bright Sun Films, which is Jake Williams. And Babette, so good to see you post on here. I don't know how often you pop on, but it's a pleasure to have you here. Babette Bombshell is an entertainer and is on Twitter. Babette Bombshell. Been around for decades doing different things in entertainment. A little bit of song and dance, a little this and that. Show, Tues. Big hugs to you too, my baby. Had been taking care of mother, I believe, Babette was. And Dan Bell knew Babette long before I ever did. And is it Elaine Warno? Is that her first name?
I can't remember.
It's in the Daytona Beach area. And she was renting this room in a motel in that area. And that's where apparently she would find her victims on the highway. And I guess she took them back to her room and did her deed on them. And
Aileen.
Huh?
Aileen Warnos.
Aileen.
That's what Nipple Butt said.
Thank you. So Dan Bell on YouTube has an Aileen Warnos documentary. So, and I believe that Babette is in a scene being interviewed. I think that Babette does some kind of a acts as a medium to a spirit, maybe the spirit. Thank you for sending love to the Rick verse. So, well, we have a real celebrity pop in. It's a great treat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Babette. Good people seem to find one another, don't they?
William Charles, is he new?
Hello, William Charles. Are you new to this channel and the show? Speak up, my man. You think Eileen was set up, Leslie? You are, William. Well, welcome to the show. I'm not sure if you subscribe, but I would be honored if you would do that and come back again. We do this twice a week. This is my COVID safe alternative to a bar. And of course, unfortunately, you can't physically be here. That's why it's remote. But the Yahoo like old style live chat going on where you can interact with people and you'll make friendships here because the people are very active on the chat room here. Some people sit back and just watch the chat room and listen and watch whatever I'm doing. But the chat room is the star of this whole thing. So don't forget to enjoy that. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I believe it is, Mitch.
We also sometimes get a little crazy. I get a little bad, and I push the limits on whether or not YouTube is going to tell me I'm not ad appropriate. Tonight is one of the nights where I wasn't so bad. I've been fairly tame tonight. I think people will agree. Thank you, Johnny Sacco. This chat is where it's at. And
I just want to let anybody know who ordered tonight who does not live in Maryland will get a refund for the taxes that were collected.
Anybody
That'll happen tomorrow.
There's been a little error. We just started collecting sales tax. They're only collecting sales tax for Maryland residents. So if you make an order and somehow you're taxed,
they've all been taxed.
We will be getting it back to you in a reverse refund back through PayPal again. So don't get upset about seeing tax on there. And that's the way it works. Apparently, if you're...
That's right, Nipple, but it's not X-rated tonight.
No, it's not X-rated. It's not even a little bit R. It's very nice. I've not even said shit or fuck or
Namal,
damn.
Send me your address. I'll resend them.
What happened?
She said she's been waiting on her keychain since September.
What? If you know the order number too, that would help.
Yeah, I'll get them out to you.
So if you could just send back the information to rick.adr@aol.com for our business organizational purposes and records. And then she can also get that together.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. If there's anything happening with any order that's not right, rick.adr@aol.com, and we're sorry in advance. But we have had a little of that. Thank you, Silver Stacks. Yes, Leslie got that money back, Silver Stacks. That was so great. That was a relief, too, because I was very upset on her behalf. And for Dan as well, because Dan was upset, too. We did not ever want something like this happening to any of our fans. So...
that's a landline ringing.
This one is from Aberdeen. So everybody call that number and then they'll call you. And they'll never leave you alone. So I'd say leave it alone. Don't call them. You know that worst thing to do is answer those calls. Answer them and tell them, whatever expletive you think they should deserve. I don't know if they are, but it's a big nation. Maybe everybody in the subcontinent of India would like to call us. I don't know. They just think I'm a nice person. It could be Kurt Cobain calling from the other side on a landline, because ghosts have had the effect on landlines for some reason. And my car warranty is not going to expire because of anybody calling. It's going to be because of the mileage. Because going back and forth to Florida 3 times since October at like 1,000 miles one way, you can do the math. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 miles. That's 6,000 off my warranty already. Actually, we've had the warranty since we bought the truck, so that was 2018.
All right, time to say goodbye.
Saigon Rose, I'm sorry if that is the way it really was. But just one more reminder on this topic, as several people brought it up. Look up on Dan Bell on YouTube and look at his documentaries, because he did an Eileen Warno documentary. And we just had Babette Bombshell, who is in that documentary, came in quickly and was on the chat. Well, it's an hour 40 minutes. We're a little long tonight. We always come back for the holiday, then we come back in February, Theron. Yeah. And then we come back up here in the summer and come back down to Florida in October. Take advantage of, because we can. So, 2 hours, 2 hours. Everybody's lighting their lighter. Keep going, man. Oh, encore.
Then you have to clear the table.
All right, I got to clear the table. Sunday, December 20th is your birthday. Solcita, please remind me, and I will sing. Next Tuesday, December 8th, special happy birthday to Mom. My mother turns 91. Please come back next week for the birthday party on Tuesday.
And you can all sing happy birthday to her.
Yes, that would be tremendous. She would love it. Starting at 5 o'clock, she's the center of attention. I can't wait to see how big her head will get. And then Friday, we're back for the next episode this week. We'll see you at 5 o'clock on Friday. You want to come and make a last appearance before we ring in the... Come on over.
Put your head next to his.
Put your head on my shoulder.
My mommy. All right, everybody. You will sing? That's great. All right, well, we'll see you Friday. Just a regular show. Until then, take care, everybody, and peace.
Dolline said you were very